It's been a while since we started this journey. When we met, we promised forever, you and me. I would rather drown myself deep inside this most beautiful lie. Throw myself away into this rotting heart, where I'll sink in the tide. I must see you, but I can't see you. Please tell me, where did you go? I don't know the truth, but what can I do? Should I ask? I don't even know. This requiem, it comes from them. These birds with their wings torn apart, echoing in this Shangri-La deep in my heart. I just wanted to lose consciousness. The deepest part of my brain had become thoroughly clouded over, and there were moments when I felt as though I could almost slip away. But the intense pain would always wrench me back to my senses before I could follow through. I would have welcomed even a momentary loss of consciousness with open arms, but any sort of respite from my suffering was plainly denied me. The only possible escape was death, and death was certainly at hand, but it was taking an eternity to reach me. I was like a shellfish removed from its shell. I knew my fate, but only the chef could make the end come, and she was savoring my torment. No! No!
The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times. Until her eyeball became soup-like inconsistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony.
You're a tenacious one, aren't you?
It hurts. It hurts! Somebody help me.
It'll all be over if you just die already, you know. There. Now it's nice and mushy. Let's see if we can scoop it out. Okay, moving on.
Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victim's tongues.
Now open up and say ah.
No. No. Please, no!
Oh, Mommy?
Ha! really shaking. What's the matter?
The door is affixed to the wall like a model. It can't be opened.
Yuka, I wouldn't recommend going that way. Something dreadful happened downstairs just a moment ago.
Huh?
My, you're really shaking.
May I ask what your sister is like?
Oh, certainly. She's a very cute little girl. Quite small, but with great big eyes.
I see.
Her hair is short, and she's in junior high school. And as I recall, she was always wearing a blue smock.
Huh? What? I think I'll be okay on my own. I'll look for my big brother by myself.
What are you saying, Yuka? I am your big brother. You're my little sister. And there's simply no way out of here. Everyone is going to die. So let's continue to be brother and sister till our dying breaths. For however long we may have.
Goodbye!
There are skeletal remains sprawled out across the floor.
Are you alright?
Who are you?
My name is Mochida. Your stomach is bleeding really bad. I'll try to find you something to stop it. My handkerchief won't help for a wound this big. Come on, Yuka. Think.
You need to get away from here. Right now. Hurry!
But if I don't do something about your injuries, you're going to die. I'll just apply pressure, okay? Stay with me.
No, please, just go!
Kurosaki! Who on earth could have done this to you? That's for not listening to your big brother, Yuka. She's going into convulsions! How ghastly!
Kizami! Stop this! Kizami! Kizami! Kizami. I'm sorry.
Pardon?
I should have done more to stop you when we were kids. Your best friend. After all, but I never filled that role very well. I never did the things I should have.
What on earth are you going on about? Have you really deluded yourself into thinking you were my best friend? I don't recall you ever standing up for me. Not even one time!
Yeah, I guess I really haven't been very good friend.
Ha! Well, you won't be regretting it that long, but I must say, I am rather curious about these things you should have done as my so-called best friend. Please, do enlighten me.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe something like this!
That really hurt, you know.
Stop blaming other people for everything! You fucking coward!
You son of a bitch!
Take a good look around you, Kizami! Take a good look at who you're up against! No one's conspiring against you! We're no threat! We're your friends!
That's bullshit and you know it! You're the fucking coward, Kurosaki!
My stomach, it really hurts.
Back to your senses, are you, Yuka? Everything is fine now. Your big brother will protect you. Your big, strong brother will make sure to keep you safe.
No!
What's this? A key? Science lab, it says. Guess you won't be needing this anymore, Kurosaki. Isn't it just horrible, the way these spirits kill people? You wouldn't want that to happen to you, right? Well, don't worry. I won't let them. No. I will protect you from that horrible fate. For you see, I'll put an end to it myself. I'll snuff out that tiny life of yours. Come on! No fair running! Wait for me!
Kurosaki's body is so badly wounded that it's literally been flayed open. His internal organs are on display for all to see.
I'm going to kill you! Yuka! Hey! Yuka! Be a good girl, Yuka, and come with me.
This corpse seems to be in a state of advanced decomposition, thoroughly rotted, maggot-infested, and worst of all, still wet. It's a completely decomposed corpse. It's a cheaply made, mass-produced bust used for still-life paintings. There's a student ID name tag on the floor. It has small scraps of fabric stuck to the pin on the back, suggesting it was forcefully removed.
Come out, wherever you are.
There are skeletal remains sprawled out across the floor.
Be a good girl, Yuka, and come with me.
There are skeletal remains sprawled out across the floor. There are skeletal remains sprawled out across the floor. There are skeletal remains slumped in a chair.
I'm going to kill you! Yuka! Hey!
It's the key to the front entrance. Take it.
I'm going to kill you! Yuka! Hey! Be a good girl, Yuka, and come with me. Come out, wherever you are. Yuka! Be a good girl, Yuka, and come with me. I'm going to kill you! Yuka! Hey!
The front entranceway is locked up tight. Without a key, it's not going to budge. The door is now open.
Yuka!
This way. Hurry!
Come out, wherever you are. Run, rabbit, run!
Mayu? Mayu, where are you? How long have we been here? It must be the middle of the night by now. Am I ever thirsty? Oh, Mayu, don't you realize how very worried I am about you? How are you holding up right now, I wonder? What sorts of thoughts are swimming through your mind? You scare so easily, and you've such a fragile soul. You really do need me by your side.
Whoa! Wait up! Huh? What's wrong? Not going to club today?
That's a good question. What is wrong?
They're holding auditions for the lead, you know.
Oh, I know, but I just don't think I'm cut out for the role.
How come? I mean, I've seen how much you want it. You've been poring over that script for the last month. Not to mention practicing lines in the gym equipment room.
You saw that? How embarrassing. Next time you should say something.
But you were so into it. I was actually just kinda happy to see you in your element like that.
Well, either way, I'm giving up on that particular goal.
But why? After all that study and practice?
Everyone knows the parts in our productions are chosen based on popularity, not on acting talent. Mayu, you're an upright, idealistic individual, so you're probably gonna think I'm a bit of a spineless coward for this. But I refuse to attend an audition when I know it won't make a bit of a difference.
Aww.
I truly hate it. I always make an effort to attend social events and put on a pleasant front. But, well, I guess it all comes down to the fact that I'm simply not well liked.
But I like you. You're a good actor, Shig. You shine in the spotlight. Really shine. And you look like you're enjoying it too. But if you hate it that much, then yeah, it's not really worth it. I mean, if you have to force yourself, then you're not having any fun at all, right? And what's the point in that? Besides, at least I got to see it. Shig's secret Raskolnikov. Come on, we'll head out together. Oh, but how about we stop at the crepe stand on our way home? Doesn't that sound yummy? Chocolate bananas, man. They apparently have a new one on the menu, and I'm just itching to try it out.
Mayu, I'm well aware. If I'm not there for you, Mayu, it's plain to see how much danger you'll be in. That's what I've been telling myself all this time, anyway. But that's not the real reason why I'm trying so hard to find you. No, nothing so noble. Every time I saw your face and heard you greet me with that shig bro you'd always say, you were saving my life. Please, Mayu, I need you. Please, show yourself. Don't leave me all alone. Damn. Just once more. I have to see the suffering of others. It's the only thing keeping me sane. And I am still sane. I am. God, I've taken so many of them. So many pictures of the dead. It's so weird. They're all real, honest-to-goodness corpses. But to me, they just look like fakes. Nothing but props. Realistic ones, granted, much more detailed and lifelike than the cheap, fake bodies you see on television and in movies. This one's the flashiest by far. Utterly pulverized against the wall near the infirmary. Oh, absolutely breathtaking. She's been reduced to nothing more than a chaotic jumble of flesh. But not long ago, all of it was connected. This was once a human being walking and talking with a mind of her own. Should there truly be an afterlife, she must be embarrassed to show her face there, with such a hideously disfigured appearance. I'd probably feel bad for her if she weren't a complete stranger. What? What's going on? If I'm receiving a call, then why is the blasted thing still in photo view mode? There's no message telling who's calling either. Just a ringtone. Maybe the OS is shot. Huh?
Don't look. Don't look.
Huh?
Please. Don't look at me.
What?
Please. Don't look at me. Stop staring at my insides. Shake. Please.
Ah! 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 Ah!
The girl in the red dress.
I think I may have seen her. Her ghost, anyway. When I was with Seiko, in one of the dark classrooms, she was crouched down on the ground and staring right at us.
I saw her too. In the shadows when Yuka and I were walking through the hall earlier.
It's like she's keeping an eye on us.
We also found an old newspaper article in the nurse's office about the Heavenly Host kidnapping and murder case. There were photos of the 4 victims, and she was one of them. There's no doubt in my mind. That ghost girl we both seen is definitely Sachiko.
But how is that possible? According to what we just saw, Sachiko wasn't killed. She survived. And if that's the case, shouldn't she have grown into a proper adult by now? She'd have to look older than us at the very least. Staying behind in a place like this, in child form, with the other victims, just doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it?
Yeah, that part bothers me too. I'm guessing that shortly after the incident, through some unrelated accident or something, Sachiko lost her life as well. If we can somehow meet up with her spirit, maybe we can learn more about what happened. More than what was reported at the very least. If it's the key to getting everybody out of here safely, I'll take my chances with this school's curse. Whatever the hell it is. Once we find Yuka, let's say we look for Sachiko as well.
Okay, though I am worried. I haven't heard Yuka's voice at all since before you found me.
Yeah, we need to find some means of getting back to the other building.
What the hell? This one feels completely different from any of the others.
Oh god! It's a big one! The school can't possibly...
Naomi! Are you alright? Hang on to me.
Okay,
Don't let go.
I won't!
Damn it! This just keeps going! Naomi! Ah!
It's a ceiling beam! Satoshi! He's bleeding! Satoshi! Satoshi! Speak to me! Are you okay? No! Satoshi! Please! Don't kill me! Don't kill me, please!
Shinosaki! Shinosaki! Snap out of it! Ah! Shinosaki! Are you alright? It's okay. Everything's okay, okay? Come on, Shinosaki. Everything's fine. You're safe. What the?
That's what happened to me.
What was it like? What did you see?
I saw the true identity of the murderer.
Huh?
That's why the damn doll wasn't enough. Repentance from the killer. We had the wrong person.
Wait, are you telling me you were actually there? Like you saw the scene of the murders?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I was seeing everything through Yuki's eyes. I was bound, and then I was killed.
God damn it, you little piece of...
It's not her fault. I'm the one who wanted to know. The murderer was a little girl. You remember the newspaper article Suzumoto showed us? Her photo was in it, along with her name. It's the girl in the red dress, Sachiko Shinozaki. She was listed as one of the victims, but believe me, she's no victim.
What? No, that can't be right. That's impossible. For a little girl to do something like that? How could she abduct other children her own age? And keep them prisoner, no less? I could believe it if it were that monster with the hammer. He seems fully capable of kidnapping and tying up little kids any day of the week.
He was just an accomplice. When these children were killed by Sachiko, the man with the hammer was in the corner of the room, quaking in fear.
You can't be serious.
I have no idea why he would have helped Sachiko in the first place, though. We have to tell the others! Mochida and Miss Yui.
Yeah, I guess.
Even Naho wasn't able to find out the whole truth, and she's been in there longer than any of us. If we don't hurry up and tell them, they'll be dead before they ever find out. If Sachiko catches them unaware, it could all be over. We have to go back! Yuki, please! Take us back into the closed spaces! We'll find a way to exorcise you, and all the other spirits trapped in Heavenly Host. I swear!
I wouldn't recommend that. As a result of your interference, as well as the interference of your friends, those spaces are in a state of critical flux right now. If I were to take you back, even if I kept this clarity of mind the whole time, I doubt I'd ever be able to bring you home again.
But if we don't go back, everyone's going to die! Kishinuma, let's go. Please? For our friends. Come on. For Mochida.
Fine, damn it. We'll go back. After all, I don't have a lot of real friends. I'd hate to lose the ones I do.
What's that? What are you mumbling about?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I was hoping I could go see Miki just once more, but I guess I'll just have to put that aside.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I wish you the best of luck. This is something I think Satoshi and the others may need. If you find them, please give it to them for me.
Why don't you give it to them yourself?
Because she's following them around the school right now. I can't get close enough. There's another statue like it though. A red one. If you find it, make sure he gets that one too.
Understood.
The three of us are prepared for the challenges ahead, now that our tongues have been restored. But due to our momentary awakening, the balance of these closed spaces has begun to collapse. Be very, very careful. Also, remember, in order for Sachiko to feel remorse, You must appeal to her humanity. You must purify her soul. It is the only way. My mind has already come under attack. So, the next time you see me, run.
She's gone.
Yeah. For now, let's just focus on finding Satoshi, Miss Yui, and the others. Though, aside from Miss Yui, the only other people we've seen so far are Suzumoto and Morishige, and we explored pretty much everywhere. You sure the others are even here?
Well, think about it. Remember the closed spaces? That first ghost we saw told us all about them when we got here with Miss Yui. Basically, anyone we can't find is probably in another version of this school. Which is why we never ran into them. Is there something you failed to understand?
Huh? No, yeah. But wait a minute! If that's the case, how the hell are we supposed to tell them about the murderer? I mean, if we can't even find them!
Yuki just told us how! She said the closed spaces have started breaking down. That should mean that the connections between the dimensions are changing too! So come on, let's try searching for them again. Miss Yui, and everyone else.
Okay, got it.
For real?
When I say I got it, I got it! Although, if it's not those child spirits summoning hordes of innocent people to this school and trapping them here until they die, then you kinda have to ask yourself, who is responsible, you know?
Maybe I can hide them under here. I can feel the air in my... It feels so weird. But I can't wear them wet like that. It's gross. It's been nothing but earthquakes since we got here. I hope the school doesn't fall apart. Big brother! Big brother!
Hey, does anything look different to you?
Very.
This isn't the same school we were in before. It's a totally different heavenly host.
Yeah, and its creepy factor is through the roof. The chill in the air, the constant dark presence. It's all worse than ever. We need to find the others and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, Shinozaki.
What is it?
Are you hurt? You've got a whole lot of blood on your, posterior.
Are you serious?
You scrape your butt on a piece of broken wood or something? Looks kind of pain.
Shut the hell up already! Jeez! Just look the other way for a minute.
Huh?
God, does that boy have no sense of shame? Damn it all. What do I do about this? I don't have my gym bag here, so a change of clothes is out of the question. I really don't want to meet up with Mochida or the others looking like this, though. God damn it. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it! I can't take this anymore! Huh? What's that? Oh my god. It's a student ID from Kisaragi Academy!
Someone we know must be nearby. I wonder whose it is. It's Nakashima's! No mistaking it. It's even still got the scrap of paper from the Sachiko charm.
Shinozaki, what the hell is taking you so long? Is that someone's student ID?
It's Nakashima's. She must be somewhere nearby. Nakashima! Are you there? If you are, please answer me!
Nakashima! Guess she's not that nearby.
Let's look for her. She can't be far.
Big brother!
That's hot! Yuka, honestly, who bites her sibling on the shoulder? And why are you blowing air on me?
Whoosh! Whoosh! Big brother, it's time for dinner!
Oh, is it that late already? I'll be right down, thanks. But next time, how about telling me rather than doing whatever it is you just did?
No can do! Mom! Big brother's on his way!
What a goofball. She left her door open again, too. Guess that was just a dream. Ow! Oh, my head. It's throbbing. It's pitch black, too. What happened? I remember there was a big earthquake. What's this? There's something in my hand. It's really tender. Like some kind of meat? What the hell am I?
Satoshi?
Naomi, I'm so sorry. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't mean it.
Satoshi, is your head okay?
Yeah?
A beam fell on your head during the quake, and it started bleeding. Face is really red. I guess it must hurt. Thank you for shielding me.
Think nothing of it. And I'm fine. I'm not bleeding anymore. At least.
You're not?
Whoa, this is incredible. What is this place? Where are we?
Deep breaths, Taguchi. Stay calm. Keep a steady hand and don't stop filming. I want every last detail captured on video. Don't miss even a single speck on the wall.
Yes, sir.
Amazing. I can't believe it worked. This is sure to get me the recognition I deserve. With this footage, with this film, the occult genre will be completely reborn. Alright, let's get started. I think it's about time I begin penning our third strange but true article. Experiencing this place in the flesh should prove a sufficient enough muse to get the words flowing.
They're in this school building, aren't they?
This is the tape you put in earlier, right?
Yeah, the camera didn't seem to work before, though. No power, no batteries.
Looks like the research footage taken by whoever it is brought that here.
Man, this place is unbelievable. Everywhere you look, there's something written down. I don't want to die? crazy stuff.
Just be careful. We don't have a lot of data on this place yet. We have no idea what might happen here. It's best not to touch anything.
Hey, you're no fun. With such deliciously dark scenery all around us, I have to at least take in our surroundings, you know?
I suppose you do.
Whew, boy, do I ever. I just can't get enough. You think it was the right thing to do, though? Coming here without that girl. Naho. She ain't gonna be too pleased. She'll be all like, why do you guys always do the fun stuff without me?
That sounds about right. But this is different from our previous excursions. I can't justify putting her in danger like this.
Very true. But she's sure not gonna see it that way. Is that the real deal?
It looks that way.
A dead body. An actual dead body. This is bad, really, really bad. We gotta get out of here. Look at her uniform. It's from our era. It's new. I'm sure this place accounts for a whole bunch of missing children reports. And here they are, just rotting away. What kind of hell have we stumbled into?
You're right. We're in danger here.
Glad we're in agreement. Now you said you know a way out, right?
A way out?
Yes. The way out. I forgot. I never did go over that with you. It's... What's wrong?
I heard a voice. A child's voice. Children's voices.
Seriously?
Listen. Listen. Can't you hear them? Where the hell are they coming from?
Calm down. I'm listening, but I don't hear anything. How many voices are there? Are they boys? Girls?
Mr. Kibiki! Mr. Kibiki, there was something there! Right there just a few seconds ago!
Where?
There! Right over there! Hey, you! Wait! Stop! Hold up! Ugh!
Are you alright?
Ugh. I'm really sorry. I stepped on something and the camera. Is it alright?
Seems to be. Taguchi, where are you going? Damn it, the tape's almost full. Where'd you put our blanks?
Guess that's the end.
I wonder what this way out might be.
Just what it sounds like, I imagine. Unfortunately, the recording was a bit lacking in details.
The reporter was looking for blank tapes, though, so there's probably a follow-up. After we rejoin with Yuka, let's make finding that a priority.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. Alright, for now, let's just see about getting into that second building. I guess we leave the camera. It's pretty much stuck to the TV.
Not exactly ideal, since it means we'll have to come back here to watch the next tape.
Huh?
What's going on? The school's completely changed.
Guess that wasn't just an earthquake after all.
Yeah, it's like we were feeling the building expand and contract around us. Again.
Either way, we need to get moving. Come on.
Okay, wait. Hold up a second, Satoshi. You've got splinters all over your back.
There are skeletal remains sprawled out across the floor.
Isn't that...
Satoshi! It's Satoshi and Nakashima!
Yeah, I guess the closed spaces really have started to break down. Come on.
Right behind you! Satoshi! Nakashima!
Yoshiki! Shinozaki! You're alright!
Class rep! Oh, thank God, I was hoping we'd run into you.
Me too. I was beginning to wonder what I'd do without you guys.
Yoshiki.
Pretty sorry lot we've drawn, huh?
No. God, poor Suzumoto.
And Shinohara. Still can't believe it.
God damn it. She was just with us a few hours ago. Smiling and laughing. Why? Why? Why is this happening to us?
At any rate, let's make sure we don't lose anyone else. In fact, consider it an order from your class rep.
Shinozaki.
We're going to find Miss Shishido, Morishige, and Yuka. And get the hell out of here together!
Yeah, you bet we are.
Remember, the murderer is Sachiko. If you run into her, be very careful. Based on what we've been told by Naho and Yuki, if we can get Sachiko to express remorse for her actions, then the 3 victims she killed will be appeased. The field around this school building will be lifted, and we should, theoretically, be able to get out of here and go home.
Sachiko. The girl in the red dress. How do we get her to express remorse, though?
That is the question.
Well, what about you two? What can you tell us about this way out you mentioned?
Not a lot, unfortunately. The reporter talked about some specific means of getting home, but he was caught off before he could explain it. He was looking for a blank tape, though, when it ended, so there's probably a continuation somewhere. Look for a label that says Kibiki research data.
Wait, did you say Kibiki?
Yes, that's right. If we can figure out what sort of method he had in mind for getting out of here, we won't have to get mixed up with ghosts or curses anymore. It seems like it'd be a lot simpler than, how do you put it, appeasing the spirits?
The problem with that is it doesn't really fix anything. Escaping by putting the spirits to rest. That's the method Naho explained to me. And I don't think it's the same thing as Kibiki's way out. I'm guessing Naho wants us to put a stop to this once and for all, to keep this curse from spreading any farther. If we leave things the way they are, and just escape with our lives like you're suggesting, then countless innocent children are going to get pulled in here for God knows how many years to come, and they're all going to die horribly.
That may be true, but we're just high school students. How can you possibly expect us to set things right?
There has to be a way to make Sachiko atone for her sins. There just has to be. And we're going to look for it. God, how can you just decide right off the bat that this plan has no chance of succeeding? Is it because I'm the one who suggested it?
What? No, of course not.
Come on, we have to work together on this. How about the 2 of us look for more info on Kibiki's way out? And continue searching for Yuka, of course. While you 2 search for Miss Yui.
Sounds good.
Once everyone's been found, we'll meet back here.
Satoshi, got something for you. Don't know what it is, but that girl ghost we made friends with said to give it to you.
Come on, let's go.
Class rep, take care, okay?
Nakashima. Don't get too close to Mochida.
Huh?
Hey, Shinozaki! Hey.
What is it?
Don't think you look discouraged enough. Try scowling some more.
Nakashima's student ID and the paper doll scrap. I forgot to give them back.
We can do that later. There's no hurry. Really, things are starting to look up. This is definitely not the time to mope.
I let my personal feelings cloud my judgment and spoke harshly towards a classmate for no reason. And I'm the class representative, for God's sake!
Not here you aren't. Here you're plain old Ayumi Shinozaki. And you were just being honest. I probably would have been just as curt with her if I were in your shoes.
Seriously?
Maybe.
That actually makes me feel a little better. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Really though, even if we did track down Sachiko, I don't have the slightest idea how we could possibly elicit any remorse from her. Let's just try to find Miss Yui. And then even if we have to use that way out, let's get the hell out of here. All of us, together.
You bet!
You are now following multiple parties. You may only directly control one party at a time, however. If you wish to switch from one party to the other, you may do so at will by stepping on one of the many pentagrams scattered throughout the school building.
Everyone, the new member is here!
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
Ah, Jay, what a nice surprise!